not nice box wine. That's I mean
I'm
that's your
not
choice.
proud. I'm not
Not
proud.
proud. All right. Excellent. That's what we come back in on, how not proud we are of our choices in wine. Uh, just real talk, real quick. I want to mention that the only wine that I drink tends to be infused with chocolate.
Nice.
Uh, I only drink chocolate wine or port, which is wine infused with brandy. Um, and
Yeah,
that's why I don't normally drink wine.
Actually, I got a recommendation for you when we get
my
a chance.
boyfriend likes port.
Yeah, let's. I mean, yeah, we got like a minute here to come back in on. What do you recommend?
Let's see if I can remember the name of it. I found it at a wine festival. It was this sort of like chocolate wine in a milk bottle. It was interesting.
Was it called Choco Vine?
It might
It's
be.
got those old style pop tops, like 1950s. You gotta like bloop it, and then the thing pops up and it rotates.
Yeah, it's got like a
Yep,
red cap on it.
I think it's called Choco Vine. Yeah, I've had it before. It's quite good. It's quite good. Tastes like chocolate and grape juice. And you will get drunk far faster than you would think.
Yeah,
Especially
seriously.
at
I've
the
never tried
level.
chocolate wine, but I think I will.
Oh,
It's coming up on mulled wine season though, and that is my shit. So
Oh, that's
mulled
tasty
wine.
stuff.
What is that stuff that they had me drink? Glutwine?
glühwein, yeah. It's
Glühwein.
basically the German version of mulled wine. It's
Oh
nice.
man, it will mess you up very quickly.
Oh yes, because you're like, oh, this is nice and warm and hot and a little bit spicy, and why am I on the floor?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What happened? Where are my
The
pants?
magic of eggnog.
Where are my pants?
So Helga, I believe we left with you facing a giant crystal suit of armor that's glowing brightly blue and preparing the helicopter attack.
Sorry. Yes.
Not that kind of helicopter, a more
Aw,
vertical rather than horizontal.
there's no fun in that. Right.
Spell D.
Oh God, what can I do? I guess since I'm just gonna launch myself at it and attempt to fucking bring my warhammer down on its head. Don't hurt anybody.
Perfect. Let's do it.
And that's what do I roll for damage again? It's D8.
You have to roll to hit first with
Oh,
your
right.
hack and slash,
Which is
which is strength.
Strength. So is that 2d6 plus strength?
Yep.
Or 2d6 plus strength, which is plus 1. Right. Wait, 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah. So, I have good news and bad news. The good news is that you hit and you deal damage.
Yay!
The bad news is that you get counterattacked in the process.
Fuck!
Yeah, so roll your damage on this creature.
Right, and that's d8, which is not great.
3. Okay. I need you to roll 2d8 plus 3, and then we're going to subtract the smaller of the two die.
Okay, roll 2d.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage. Yeah, as you run in and smack it with the warhammer, there's cracks that start going down its chest. And instead of pulling off this immense helicopter attack, you're too close to it now, and so it elbows you in the face and then follows with like a pommel slam to you. And then
Ow.
sets up in one of those samurai like sword directly in front of it, legs wide, advancing. Yeah, it's just
I probably just
preparing.
stumble back, just like nosebleed, and just,
As soon as she vacates the area, I'm going to step in and take another swing at it.
Perfect.
Did we just lose somebody?
We did.
Did we?
Oh no!
We did.
Dun, dun,
And now all our faces are popped out of position. I feel like I'm playing mouse guard. She just lost her router. She'll be back shortly.
Cool.
Excellent. So,
Let's drink more.
I mean, you get let's drink more. You get parts of our faces. While that's happening, let's talk about dashing in towards this horrible, scarred. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's technically a scar. Shattered. Listen, there's like a network of breaks going through the crystal. And it looks like you have rolled a 9 to dash in real quick and hit him with, what's it called? Bunny hammer?
Bunny Crusher.
Bunny Crusher.
Crusher.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, it's not that any mistakes were made on this stream so far. We just let the Google AI choose how they wanted to present our faces. It took the best parts.
Hey, at least it's not that fucking deep dream or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's deep dreaming us right now.
Ooh, I don't want to be fractal.
I don't like it.
It's a picture of dog faces made out of dog faces.
It's weird.
They're all staring at you.
Do we all need to turn off our cameras and turn them on again?
I will move everyone's faces
Okay.
around.
You
So,
want to do this
Davis
last
Masterson, you have the exact same problem. Your attack is going to hit from behind, and in the process, as you hit it, it is going to like back elbow you and then back kick you solidly with the strength of a animated suit of armor.
Does it do the Batman punch? Just poof.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it does. That's canon now. It has to be. He is the
All
knight.
right. So, well, he takes 10 damage in the process.
Well,
Oh,
yes. The cracks on his armor are lengthening, and parts of his sword are also covered in the spider webs.
So this is what, 2d8 plus
you roll
3?
2d8 plus 3, and then take the better of the 2 die. I mean, yes, you can roll 3d1. That's the thing you can do. Technically,
I
yes.
was trying to drop the lowest.
Yeah, you take 8 points of damage in counterattack. No, I mean, the first one was a legitimate roll. 3d1 will always be 3. Yeah.
Okay, so 8.
8.
So I take 5.
Swap. Pitch down here. Swap. Who's under here? That's Fuzzy.
Hi.
Just doing some emergency camera work. Welcome to the Zoom zone. Fake Alex Blue is now in his proper position. Excellent. So what's the plan now? This thing looks fairly injured, but shows no signs of slowing down. It is, of course, just an animated suit of armor, so it gives no Fs.
And I think Tarek can't help but commentate on the situation. Like,
From his invisible throne,
effectively
yes.
out of danger because he's invisible, and there was nice little bit of illusion work to make it look like he melted through the wall, but he's like, ooh, it's nasty. A little deeper. I think you hit a vein. Stuff like that.
Hit a
Look at
vein.
cracked the tooth. Oh.
Hit a vein. It's so much danger. Awesome. All right. Perfect. So, yeah. What's the plan? Beyond just randomly making some dank or related trolls, I guess? Is that a thing we're going for?
Just quick thing.
Perfect.
Stop being invisible and do something.
Repartee is important.
So is fighting and ow.
You're so wrong about the world.
Can I try and attack it again?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you're
no
never
reason not
going to
to.
toughen up if you don't.
Oh,
come
in
up-
fact, I am going to cast magic weapon on my mace.
Excellent.
On my warhammer, sorry.
Let's talk about casting that spell.
Okay.
You need to roll plus wisdom.
Right. So that's 2d6 again?
Yeah, what does this look like when you're casting it? Before it was just light. It was just a regular rote.
I think I'll just sort of like, I'll hold the warhammer by the head and just sort of touch it to my forehead and be like, tack, bless my weapon, and hope it starts glowing. But yeah, so just sort of like just dunk, tack, bless my weapon.
All right.
Probably slightly muffled because I've got a fucking nosebleed, so I'm like, and then plus wisdom, which is plus 2.
Yeah, it happens, but something goes wrong
Bugger.
in the process.
Bugger.
You get to pick an option. You draw unwelcome attention or put yourself in a spot. Your casting distances you from your deity, and you take a -1 to cast spells. Or your spell is revoked by your deity. You cannot cast it again.
I'll take the first one.
Okay, you draw unwelcome attention and put yourself on the spot.
Hmm.
So as you touch it to your forehead, your head starts glowing in the sign of the holy symbol of tack.
So a rock. It's just a rock.
There's a giant. Your forehead is now glowing, and the suit of armor's head immediately turns. Its body stays in the same position, but it turns completely around to look at you, and the body slowly begins turning in that direction as well. But your weapon now deals an additional 1d4 as you attack. So let's talk about this attack.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna sort of like I'm gonna try doing a crouching swing at its knees sort of thing. Well, I say crouch, I'm a dwarf, so it's just a straight swing at its knees.
You just stand normally and swing at its knees.
I'm going for the ankles. So yeah. So that would be what's to hit? It's
And that was how Helga invented the game of golf and defeated the ogres at the Battle of Bastings, all in the same day.
And that's plus strength to hit, right?
That is.
Boosh.
All right, you are going to hit, so you deal your damage plus 1d4.
So that's all right. Roll 1d8 plus 1d4.
8 points of damage. All right, can you roll 2d8 plus 3? What happens is you shatter its knee, and as that's happening, its whole body starts shattering as well, and the entire suit of armor falls on top of you.
Ah.
Ouch.
Ooh.
You take 9 points of damage as you get cut repeatedly by the horrible lacerations of like shattering crystal.
Wow! Should have worn a helmet.
Should have not fought at all.
Not all of us can become invisible, and besides, that's a coward's way. I'm a cleric of tack. We fight. Ow! I've got the glass in my Ow! Can somebody just? There's a bit of glass in the head. Can you?
Yep, I've got you.
Just reach over and just pull it out. Throw it on the ground.
You're keen on the fighting, but not so much the getting hurt. It doesn't make sense to me.
I pick out the little shards.
Yeah, because you were super bloody helpful, weren't you?
Like bones without a fish. What's the point?
What?
So,
That
in the
one
process,
does not make sense. It's fine though.
in the wreckage of the fallen crystal, there is a ornate-looking sword, a rapier with, a bell hilt and some sort of pommel coming off of it. It's all chased with pictures of eagles in flight, animals romping around. There's like a deer near the tip of the sword. It looks,
What a hideous weapon.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll pick it up and start inspecting it. It's just like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Who
Wait a
would
second.
wear such a thing?
I've seen
It's
these symbols
revolting.
before. They look familiar.
You want to
Well,
spout some lore?
they're forest animals, aren't they?
Right, but the pattern on them actually
Looks
means something.
valuable. That's the important thing.
So, it sounds like you're spouting lore, Yvonne. You're consulting your accumulated knowledge about something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's roll plus int, and let's see what you know or think you know. Excellent, a 7. I mean, that's just what I want to hear. You succeed with a price. I tell you something interesting, it's on you to make this knowledge useful. And in the process, as I tell you this, I'm going to ask, how do you know this? So, this sword is a relic from the Dragon War. Druids and rangers would specifically hammer out weapons that were made with the assistance of the animals that were involved. So rather than rely on like city blacksmiths or castle blacksmiths, they would enter the forest and like ask for fire lizards to help them make their stoves and ask, enormous bird creatures to come down and help. What's it called? Stoke the fire. And ask like an army
And it's
of
a forge,
ants.
not a stove.
Yeah, forge.
There you go.
Stoke the forge.
Hmm.
And they would ask, ants to bring minerals from the earth. And so
That's got to take a while.
yes, it takes a super long time, and they all have to be handcrafted. And this is such a weapon.
Or it's like bears do the hammering. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I didn't think that, but now that's canon as F. Like, the bear definitely slams it into place. If anything could survive hitting a piece of metal.
Well, the bear's probably got like a rock or something in its claws.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course, the rock priest would mention them.
Of course.
Yeah, how do you know this information?
When I was growing up in the forest, we would play and tumble and run around with me and my sisters and brothers. And we'd always pass by this sort of large, it looked almost like a temple in a way, building in our forest. And it had these same symbols on the outside, right above the door, right above the entrance. So I recognized it from seeing it so many times when we ran by it as a child, but I never knew what it meant.
And now you...
The more you know.
Yeah, I'm swirling around the last of one of my health potions. Like, fascinating story.
You would rate this sword as being worth about 80 coin to a collector.
I have the feeling it was worth more than that to whoever had built those temples back in the day.
Of course, yes. Well, during a war, a sword is basically priceless.
And so are bandages for some people who don't know.
For those who need it, yeah. Arik, are you still invisible?
Yes.
You're like, yeah, why not? Sure.
Why not? Like,
I'm just chilling
no
over here.
reason for me to become visible.
You ask like something bad will happen to me, so
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
I figured I'm safer being less visible. It's cool. Just hanging out.
It's like, well, you all were wanting to run from the cave troll, and we shattered this thing. Should we continue running from the troll?
Is the troll coming up the stairs? I'm going to try and listen and see if it's still coming.
Yeah, you don't hear it getting any closer. In fact, it sounds like it's getting a little farther away.
I think we lost it. Oh, marvelous!
If you had to think...
Barely
Ow,
moved
I'm
10 feet away.
No,
I don't think that was enough to lose.
You ran 50 feet forward towards the staircase, up the staircase to a second floor.
Yeah.
If-
I'm going to
Through our
take
brilliant evasive maneuvers of going up the stairwell.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my my healing potion at this point. By the way, because I'm a bit.
you're gonna
ow.
take a sip. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean that kale smoothie flavor hits you immediately. Maybe it's a little nutty with some acorns.
Slight hint of jasmine and raspberry.
I mean, you.
Not sure if the rat was a good idea in retrospect, but okay, I'll just sort of like pinch my nose and chug it.
Perfect.
Traditional ingredient in healing potion. No?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Right, how many hit points do I get back from that?
10.
10. Cool. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now that you've reached the top of the staircase, the first door on the left is the one that you were told by your undead kobold friend that would lead towards the exit. The hallway continues into what seems to be kind of like an officer's barracks. There's more doors on each side, and they have like a nameplate indicating a rank and a name in koboldish, so like Tarfang or Snarlfoot or Big Snout.
And Bill.
No, there's no one named Bill.
What about Jim? Is there a Jim?
No.
There's always a Jim. Malcolm?
Big boss.
Yeah, I mean the title on the first door on the left is Big Boss.
Okay.
That's
There's
where we gotta
other
go.
name.
But before we go anywhere, Davis, you seem to be quite badly injured now. I think you should let me. Yeah, I think we should all, maybe.
Actually took a health potion. I'm at full health.
Oh, okay.
What do you
I'm
talk?
fine.
He looks
Well,
fine.
it's about
Oh,
time.
well, okay. Shut up then.
I'm a lot more resilient than you think me for.
Yes, but I can talk better than you. Anyway, I think maybe we should have a little rest. Allow those of us who cast spells to perhaps recuperates slightly? I mean, this seems as good a place as any, right?
Well, the young weakling over here is invisible. Perhaps we should use him to do some scouting for a little bit while he still has it.
Yes, that's right. I'm leaving now, going scouting. See you later.
You just invisibly sit down on like you unroll your sleeping bag.
Yeah. Like a little bit of it pokes out from the invisibility, and then like I just kind of pull it back in.
Are you? You're not actually.
No,
Oh,
I just didn't want to carry this with me. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay then.
Well, if our invisible guy is going to sleep, and you other guys sound like you need a rest, then I seem to be the most qualified person to go around and keep watch.
Okay, we just need to let us know an hour or something.
I'm not resting. I'm just sitting. But
I'm
no
just
one
gonna
knows
basically, yeah. I'm just sort of gonna lean up against the wall and go to sleep. It's just like.
After about 10 minutes, you're a bit surprised when you hear a noise coming from the room marked Big Boss. And so anyone who's not resting hears the sound of like wood scraping on stone, almost like a chair being pushed back, and then you hear heavy footfall thumps moving towards the door.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Everybody get up. Up. Let's go.
What?
We got problems.
Yes, let's yell a little louder and announce our presence.
The door opens, and a 4 times larger, almost 12-foot tall kobold that looks kind of rat-like.
Whoa, ugly.
It's got all of the normal kobold scales, but it's also got like patches of fur coming off of it and burning red eyes, with like a Buster Sword style cleaver that's sized for about, like a butcher's knife for it. It's just like, so you're the ones out here causing noise. You the contractors I hired?
Yes, we are.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
Are you sure? Because that.
I would normally believe your lies,
Yes.
except for the flying eel over your head.
Oh, damn it.
Oh yes.
It just sort of showed up. I don't even know where it came from.
Well, I'm guessing...
Yes, I have no idea where that eel came from.
now
He's
I know
not with
that
us.
I am not a rogue, but
Yes.
it's the kind of thing that Tarek would do. Would be to take advantage of his invisibility to try and like get round to the side of this giant kobold.
Yep.
And put his bone dagger directly into its ear.
Yes.
Ooh.
Can you reach 12 feet
Sounds
tall?
legit.
Oh, it's 12 feet tall.
Yes.
I will climb it.
Okay, as you start climbing it, it starts reaching for you, and it's like, stop that! Who's doing that? Which one of you is casting itchy spells? So weird. And before we do any other actions, he's like, wait! I have a proposal for you! For real! Stop that! And he like grabs you. He's like, have you ever considered playing for Team Evil? I mean, we're always hiring. It's a growth industry around here.
Huh.
What?
Really?
Go on.
Yes, I mean, ditch the eel. He's dumb and stupid. There's a reason we nailed him to the floor. He does give some very great financial advice come tax season, but... Listen, this is a world of darkness. You seem like you're heroes from the world of dreams. But let me tell you something. You want to get things done around here, you gotta work for the king.
And you're the king.
No, I'm the king's big boss. He sends me to get stuff done, but what we really need are some go-getters. Someone who can get out into the field, get their hands dirty, manage things for us. There's all sorts of villages. We need them, everything gotta be kept up to code. We can't have them just building outside their designated zones. Someone's got to burn, specific parts of buildings down to keep everybody scared. Quotas, taxes, bonus taxes. I mean, you have to take your share of the money out of the taxes.
There is no way we will work with evil, right, guys? No way at all. We will take you down. You baddie.
Go on.
Sister's sniffing around.
I feel like
Sure.
Right, guys, right.
Tarek, Alex, I'm assuming that you've watched the Hobbit movies, the new ones, not the animated one.
No.
You've not watched the new Hobbit movies?
I haven't seen the new
No?
Hobbit movie.
Oh man, I don't really know. There's this scene where they're all like being chased by other goblins or whatever, and
Okay,
everybody's just rolling over each other. I assume that's what's happening with you and this guy. But if you really want to stab him in the ear right now,
I mean, unless he's grabbed me and is restricting me from being able to do it.
he's not grabbed you yet. He's like pushing you around, trying to discover where
It's
you
like
are.
trying to itch.
If you wanna,
Whatever
if you
is-
wanna,
There's something.
If I have the opportunity, I want to do it. As intriguing as this thing that he is offering sounds.
I mean, yeah, offers to join Team Evil don't just fall off trees.
It's true. I promised my heart to another, so.
Tell me more about the benefits that you offer.
There are no benefits to Team Evil. It's evil. It's bad. It's wrong. What's wrong with you?
So go ahead and roll hack and slash.
Roll hack and slash?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it would be.
More happen stab, but yeah.
It's not going to go well for me, IMS.
I mean, it could go pretty
Come on,
well.
you got this. You got this. Come
It
on.
could go mostly well.
it could.
I mean, if you succeed at all, he'll be instantly dead.
Oh, okay.
The only question is, does he fall on you in the process?
Good luck.
Large creatures falling on the party is, yep, he does. He falls on you. So roll a d10. That's how much damage you take as you stab him in the ear, and he's like, ah! He falls on you for 2 points of damage with this loud thud.
Oh,
Ow,
see-
that was my hand.
Derek, that was
I have my use. He
brilliant.
says, appearing
Yes.
with a bloody dagger in his hand.
That was evil. Yet,
Fuck
you-
team play.
You know, I was interested in hearing more about what he had to offer.
Did you say fuck team player? You don't play for Team Evil, you
So
run
he
it.
was. You're bad, but he was worse. So you did a good thing. So you're good. Well done. I'm proud of you. You did a good thing. I'm so proud of you.
I think Eric smiles, and like it might be the first time you've ever seen him smile.
Is it
And
mildly unsettling?
It's really unsettling.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
You do you, buddy. You do you.
There was a key on a string around his neck that, as he fell, snapped off and has bounced into the hallway in front of the rest of the party.
And pick it up.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a slightly rusty copper key. It's fairly large for your hand. It was about Big Boss's size, so, you know. You could
Well,
use this as like a key
Small
blade.
hands make it look larger then.
Looks
Yeah,
like I
small
don't get to
hands
work
make it
for
look
Team Evil, but at least we can get
Good.
something out of this.
Good. It's for your own good. You would have regretted it in the end. Evil is never the way to go.
You're just lucky I haven't killed you yet. And I want.
The eel is like, I can hear you saying that. Her hearing
Yeah,
may
I
not
can
be
hear
as
you
good
say
as
that too.
mine.
Well, I said it loud enough. I should hope so.
You're muted, Yvonne.
Yep, we all can.
We could
Did I said it loud?
I'm just gonna give him like a glare, just like
So, what do you want to do?
Well, this key has to go into something. I'd like to find this something that this key goes into.
Yeah, there is, as mentioned by the kobold downstairs, kobold ghost kobold, a large chest in the room of Big Boss. So he's got like a desk filled with paperwork. He appears to have been using a quill with like fresh, warm blood to fill out the paperwork. It's a
Nice.
series of ledgers on like prisoner management, freshwater production.
do they use the eel for freshwater production?
Yes, they use the eel
Clearly.
for freshwater production. Spider tending, they get like silk from spiders, and so
Ah,
it's like this. They're managing.
I'm just
this-
leafing through, just like this is disgusting. And how is this
Yeah.
blood still warm?
And I'm
Magic
looking-
token, I'm taking it. And
I'm looking at the warrior and going, you wanted to join this? You would have been a prisoner to him.
Now I just would have killed him, and it'd be fine.
Hmm.
And the
Oh.
chest does appear to fit the Keyblade-sized lock. Inside, you find 4 kegs of Dwarven Stout, some wrapped elven bread in lettuce. So, like, someone has taken, like, big... Not iceberg, like, dark romaine, and wrapped elven bread in it. And a package of halfling pipe leaf that has a little pink purple polka dot bow wrapped around it.
Huh.
Ooh, dwarves. Ooh.
There's also several manuals here in different languages that appear to be like a guide to being a big boss and prisoner management.
For dummies.
It's like Evil Empire's Guide to Controlling Region Number 7.
Helmets and when not to wear them.
It appears that they have a very strict, like, lawful government that has provided them with a system of like taxing and repressing the populace just enough to get things done, but not enough to force them to call upon great heroes to rebel. They've like scientifically
organizational chart pinned to the inside.
Yeah, there's an organization.
Have they read the evil overlords list in this entirety?
Sent the evil.
Clearly,
there's one that's like, there's no special surprise inspections in this facility. If someone claims to be a surprise inspector, they're a bad person. Kill them.
Yes. Mandatory target practice.
Yeah, another one's like, we have posters of all of the employees in the lounge. Make sure to look at them. If you don't recognize the guard in front of you, he's an imposter.
If they're wearing a mirrored visor, they're a baddie.
Exactly. Yeah. So these...
If my daughter asks you to do anything, tell her no.
Each of these kegs of Dwarven Stout has 4 weight to it. The Elven Bread each weighs 1, and there are 4 of them, and the Halfling Pipe Leaf weighs nothing. So I don't know what you want to take with you.
Well,
the chest itself...
Helga smokes a pipe. Helga totally smokes a pipe.
I'll take a keg and some elven bread.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll also take a keg and some elven bread, and I'll be like, does anybody want this pipe weed? If not, I'll anybody? No. Oh,
nope. All
no?
you.
Okay.
All yours.
I'll probably I'll just have a little just
Filthy habit.
I'll take a
it's
keg.
a stress reliever.
I'll take a keg, but I'll leave the bread. I've never been a fan of man-made sort of foods. I prefer things natural
It's elven.
and raw.
Well, it's wrapped in lettuce leaves. Would you like the?
Nah, pass.
Okay.
You can't tell whether that was sprayed for insecticides or not.
I think Tarek is more interested in whatever Big Boss was using to keep the, like, as a vessel for blood to write contracts with.
Do you mean his, like, ink quill pen? What is it called?
the
Inkwell?
quill, and must be an inkwell as well.
Yeah. The inkwell.
Self-warming inkwell seems
Yes, it is an inkwell of warming. Like, anything kept inside it is kept at about 98.6 degrees.
What's that in centigrade?
good. Yeah. that's-
The human body temperature in centigrade.
So like 34, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel feverish. So
Or hot?
does that weigh anything? Should I
No,
add
it's weight 0.
Wait.
And it's called the inkwell of warming.
Cool.
Like all Dungeon World items, its use is not immediately apparent and often very
37.
strange.
So now for the weight, we add to our base load.
Yes. And it should be noted, if you drink an entire cake of Dwarven Stout by yourself, you are very, very drunk. They just want to put very
Right.
twice.
Okay.
So
this-
there were only 2 things of Dwarven Stout, so I didn't
There-
actually pick one of them.
There are 4 things of Dwarven Stout.
Oh, in that case, I
and
do
4
have
elven
one. Right.
breads.
Well, I will take one then.
Yes.
Shove it into my bag, and that takes me to the limit.
And the stout weighs how much again?
4
4.
weight.
Okay.
Like, well, Eel, we killed your big boss.
Well, he's not my boss.
Well, not anymore, no.
I mean, he was never my boss, but sure.
Well, the point is, we slayed him, and now we get to go home, right?
I mean, we're our first step. Yeah. I mean, it's
First
a process.
step.
I told you we have to gather the 4 sages together. Heroes, and I'm just going to stop pretending you're heroes at this point.
You know, I really feel like sushi.
Questers? Wait, sushi?
What sushi?
I hope you're not a fan of unagi.
Actually,
I mean, are you coming at this eel?
no.
All right. Yeah, so the eel kind of floats over to a torch sconce and wraps itself around it and pulls it down, and a door opens up out into daylight. You appear to have reached the top of whatever this is. And the sage, Xandrius, is like, we must find the 3 other eels who are also sages.
Oh,
Together
yes.
we can
Now,
break
why
the
do we
seal.
need to do this again?
To send you home, of course, and also to save the worlds.
I'd very much like to go home and save the world.
There's a prophecy involving crystals and destinies of legend and all sorts of stuff.
Did it say anything about him wanting to join the evil empire?
I mean, no, but
Are you
there's
sure
a
it's
lot.
the right prophecy?
I'm really not sure.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll find 4 actual heroes during my travels now that I'm freed. Until then, I'll stick with you guys. And he just settles to like he
Thanks.
flies over to Helga and settles like a ferret wrapped around the back of her neck.
Oh, you're very
Yeah,
cold.
like
Is that slime? Is that a protective?
no, it's still water. It's just water. I generate water when I'm nervous.
Okay.
And
I
this
just
eel
generate.
is huge, right? This is like as big as Helga.
It's slightly smaller than
Or
that.
can
It's
it
like
just
a very
like
large
shrink and
ferret.
grow at will?
It's probably about 3 feet long and several inches in diameter.
So it's basically just.
Yes.
So Helga's just like, oh, okay then. Good eel. Good, nice.
Well,
lovely.
it's hard floating around, and I've been stuck in that position for like 70 years, so
Oh yes, I quite
haven't had
understand.
a lot of exercise.
I quite understand. Feel free then. I don't mind carrying you.
Carry me!
So now you have an eel scarf.
It's cold.
Mm.
Well, at least it's not a spider. Could be worse. Could be worse. Could always be worse. Yes. Anyway, should we
Can we get on with it?
Good call.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Yes.
So you're walking out into the sunlight.
Hey, where are your keys?
Everything
Yes.
looks fantastic out here. It basically looks like druids everywhere have been taking care of this world. The mountains in the distance are majestic and beautiful. The forests are all giant redwoods with blooming green, evergreen stuff. And I don't think that's what redwoods are. But anyway, sweeping plains of wheat. And it's very clear, given how straight the lines of everything are, that someone has been, like, purposely doing this. No forest tree line is exactly this straight. The wheat
This is
does not.
rather nice. I was expecting darkness and thunder and lightning and evil. To be honest with you, this is quite pleasant, really.
Evil doesn't have to be dark and nasty. I mean, everyone
Yes,
needs
it does.
Helga, you've been above ground a long time, no?
Well,
You do understand the way sunlight and crops work, yes?
yes, but this is supposed to be the dark world, so I was expecting a dark. Maybe I took it too literally.
I still feel hungover in daylight. It's fucking horrible.
Oh well, I've got a hood somewhere. Would you like to borrow it? Let's just keep the sun up a little bit.
Thank you.
There you go.
I take it. It's probably not really.
It's
in-
paisley.
it's really not my style. It's like all black and grey and like sort of earthy tones. And this is paisley.
I had to look up paisley, but now I'm imagining it.
It's nasty.
Fantastic.
It's horrible.
She probably found it in a shop somewhere. It's just like, oh, that's perfect.
I mean, that looks like that DeepMind Google AI dreaming stuff.
I
Yeah,
guess
It's actually an Indian pattern originally, I think. But yes,
horrendous.
it has its uses, but not as wallpaper or as any kind of apparel that you put on your head. But yeah,
And I think Tarek like clicks his fingers and it changes color. Using prestidigitation, right? That is a thing I can do, right?
Yeah.
Like a minor effect.
Yep.
Do I need to roll
That's
for
the
it?
thing. Yes, you still have to roll for roasts just to see how, in case you upset the gods.
In case I mess it up.
If you get my hood hit by lightning, I'll be very unhappy.
We'll see. Maybe it'll.
It burst into flames. Nope, it's perfect. Yeah.
No.
You prestidigitate it to whatever you want it to look like.
Yeah, it just sort of
Turns brown.
dirtier and dirtier, and like the pattern's becoming less and less distinct until it just becomes grey and featureless.
I hope you can change that back again. I like that pattern.
Don't worry. And I reach and I peel up a little corner of it, and it looks like it's just a bit of shadow, but I'm just peeling it up, and you can see the paisley showing underneath.
Oh, wonderful. That's lovely then.
He's good.
You water printed it?
He did. He's good.
So good. Yep. Okay, so what's the plan? You're out in sunlight. Everything here looks, even though it's natural, it looks like it's been manufactured into place. Whatever this evil empire is, it's clear that their hooks extend so far as even into where things on the earth grow.
Mm.
The eel just is like, turn towards the sun. That is where we shall find the eel of fire and the volcanic mouth of the Golgothkin volcano. It's super hot there.
Mm. Wait, hot? If we're going in the heat, aren't you going to die?
Yeah, I'll probably die. That's why I'm going to wait at the foot of volcano. Listen, me and volcano guy don't get along very well.
Kind of makes sense,
Yeah,
really.
we're
Interesting,
opposing
right?
elements. That's kind of how it works.
Surprised you wouldn't save him for last then.
I mean, he's really close by. It would
All right.
kind of be a waste. We can go get the others if you want to. That's the thing we can. I was trying to save you time. You seem like you really want to go home.
Yes.
And more importantly, I'm worried about your level of competence.
Really? You saw what we killed back there.
I mean, yes, you're very good at killing things, but I'm a little concerned about your morality. And
My morality is
no, you're
absolutely
fine. You're
No.
fine.
Wonderful. Yes.
You think
Well,
some kind
The
of
cat
bind-
seems cool
moral
too.
purpose system
Oh, thanks.
is not. It's not the way of the world, my friend.
Anyway, let's go then. Best foot forwards and all that.
So it sounds like you are
Right.
traveling through the wilds.
Ah,
Yeah.
my territory.
I'm curious as to how you guys want to array yourselves, since I believe this is a move called Undertake a Perilous Journey. You will need to pick one person to fill each of these positions. Trailblazer, Scout, and Quartermaster. Each of them will roll Wisdom. If they succeed on their job, it makes things easier as you continue onward and will reduce the amount of food you require.
I'll be quartermaster.
Okay.
I'm going to vote Scout.
Does the ranger? not
I'm
have-
good at the stabbies.
The ranger doesn't need to feed herself, but still has to feed everyone else.
Alright.
So we still need a trailblazer. All right, Tarek. Everyone roll wisdom, and we will see
Is
what
that
happens.
2d6?
Yep, 2d6 plus wisdom. We'll see what happens on your magical journey.
Whoosh.
Wow. Okay.
Holy
yeah.
crap.
We're going advanced mode so far.
Oh,
Wow.
not good.
Okay, so good news and bad news. You fully succeeded on quartermastering and trailblazing. You get to where you're going very quickly, and it doesn't cost anybody any rations. But while you are traveling, you are ambushed. So right as you come, maybe the forest with this giant redwoods that we described earlier that's at the base of the mountain is kind of dark, and as you come out of that line of tree darkness, you're like sight brighted. It's, adjusting your eyes, and something swoops out of the sky and lands in front of you. It very much looks like a dragon.
Oh, arrows are not good against dragons.
It's not just that it's a dragon, but it's a dragon wearing like plated armor. It's
even worse.
if you've seen those World of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, the Warcraft 3 videos of what's his name? The like pit lords, they wear like these huge metal plates to prevent people from hurting them. Yeah, so it's wearing like plated armor all over its body to protect vital organs.
Sugar.
I am the dragon which guards this mountain. My name is Mephistopheles.
Congratulations.
The 14th.
What happened to the 13?
I
Don't
ate
ask.
my father. No, actually, no. That's listen.
Ah!
Dragons
You're
have
just in
very
time.
long lineages.
There's tomb robbers. Mountain robbers? Where are we? We got lost. Where are we?
You're right in front of my volcano.
That's where we need to be.
I look at Nessa and say,
That's
it's
what's coming.
amazing you survived with scouting skills like that.
Fantastic. So, you want to be at this... Just tell me what's happening here.
We need your protection, obviously.
From the volcano robbers.
That's right.
Well, who are you?
I am Tarek Sheckelhart.
Never heard of you. Where are your citizenship papers?
Papers?
Yes, your oxtail of travel.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're looking for mountain, not volcano. Is volcano also mountain?
Yeah, he like gestures with a wing to the mountain behind him. He's like, the very top is a volcano. I guess the whole thing. I mean, yeah. Listen,
We're geologists. That's right. We're geologists. We've come to survey the volcano to make sure it's not going to erupt anytime soon.
I'm not a geologist.
She would know. She's a priestess of rock.
I'm a jewel thief.
Yes, what? No, I'm a geologist. Yes, I know a lot about rocks. Yes, definitely.
listen. None of
Say
you appear
something
to have.
rocky.
No, you don't seem to have citizenship papers.
I left mine at home.
I mean, no one leaves their papers at home. That's
Oh.
not how the Empire works. Listen, it's clear that you're rebels. Listen, just look at your equipment. You've got a grimoire right there. You're wearing weapons. No, you're rebels. You're clearly...
This is a rock hammer for hammering rocks.
Here's the deal. If you go back in the tree line and leave, you won't be in my territory, and I don't care.
Fine, good.
But if you keep moving forward towards my volcano, the rules say I have to eat you. It's right there in the manual.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm going to need to see a copy of this manual.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
the dragon's like, a
Where
copy
are
should've-
your citizenship papers?
Yeah, he like reaches towards his armor and like taps the front end where he's like reared back up, and it's got like the full lineage of him carved into the plate mail, and you could see the other 13 Mephistopheles there, and he's a registered citizen of the volcano of Snafels. There we'll go. We'll go with a good volcano name, Snafels.
Would we have rested along the way, by the way?
Yeah, it's been several days.
Okay, so we're back to full HP?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Yep. So he's like, you would dare question if I'm... Well, no, that's your citizenly right, even if you're rebels. Yes, I am a resident of Snafels, the volcano which I guard.
What? Why do you guard this volcano?
Well, my family's guarded it for generations.
Yes, but why? I mean, it's a volcano. What's worth stealing from it?
I mean, the eel of fire that is also a sage is there. That's cool, right? I have a big dragon horde there as well. A huge dragon horde that is not small in any way.
Good to know. So it's probably quite smallish.
What? No, it's very big. Do you see the size of my claws?
I'm sorry, I
These
can't.
are huge claws.
I can't take your word for it. If you want us to believe that it's a large
I feel
dragon,
like you're trying to
have-
trick me into showing the horde. No! And he breathes out a wave of fire.
No, goodness. But
I will as he breathes in the fire at us.
No, he's just breathing it in general, just like
Listen,
anger.
it's totally fine if you don't have a large horde. Not
Yes.
everyone does.
It's not how big it is, it's what you do with it.
Precisely.
The dragon is
You
getting
yourself look
extremely
well
angry now. Yes, the flames that is breathing turn oranger and oranger, and it looks like it's going to start moving towards you in anger. What do you want to do?
I'll start moving towards it in anger.
Are we doing the Braveheart, like both sides start trotting and then you start picking up speed as you get closer together?
Has anyone told you you're really hot when you're angry?
No.
Please don't chat up the dragon, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So-
Let's figure out what you're doing. You're running towards it. It's running towards you in like a gallop. It's being weighed down by the armor, clearly, and it's not moving as well as it could. But what do you want to do here? Davis Masterson, the man who fought a dragon alone with no help from his companions?
Like, well, instead of going on a straight-on attack, I want to try and climb up on its back.
All right, yeah, we're doing some God of War style attacks.
Yup.
Yeah, so it charges directly into you, and as you smash together, you're climbing on top of it. It's trying to claw you off. Let's do some hack and slash to figure out who's dead. Pro tip, it's probably you.
Yeah, it's probably me.
All right, yes. You trade blows on a 7 to 9, and so you need to roll your damage to it, and then it deals d12 plus 4 with 4 piercing.
Ouch.
So it takes 10.
It has 5 armor, so as your sword clangs into it, you only deal 5 damage.
That was plus 4.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And that bypasses my armor, basically.
Yeah, so what happens is you are attempting to hit this thing. It just like holds you in place for a moment and then rolls over on top of you and just starts barrel rolling back and forth. As it does, your sword is like getting like each time it rolls over, your sword is like driven further into it, and you're clearly hurting each other.
If this is the case, then I'm just going to be like, oh no, and run forwards and attempt to bop the dragon on the head with my. Would I still have? Because I haven't taken.
Once you re-prepare spells,
Okay.
in a morning, you have to.
Oh, okay. In that case, first I will cast magic weapon.
Let's do it.
Okay, and that is 2d6 plus wisdom, right?
Yep.
Right. That's a
Good enough. Yep.
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'll cast.
Run forward, tapping your hammer to your head.
Tack! Where's my weapon? Right. And then I will attempt to sort of like do a flying leap and
Give it a
twat the
swing.
dragon on the head. Right. What was damage again? 2d6 plus strength,
Right.
right? Which is 1. Yeah.
Wow. Great.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, that's a not.
Yep, that's a bad scene. You rolled snake eyes too. I feel like I should really be making this difficult for you.
Oh, jeez.
You leap straight into the dragon's mouth.
No, but I think as you're charging forward, maybe you slow for a second as you see light gathering before you, and it's clear that you and your entire party, everybody who is not currently behind the dragon, is about to get hit by a wave of dragon fire.
Oh,
It's about
on
to
its
just-
back.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
fine. You're fine. Everyone else is exposed to this attack as it's coming. So what's the plan?
surely
team?
I'm bearing the brunt of it because I'm like right in front of
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
at
you're
this point, I'm like,
getting there.
Oh shit.
Yep.
What do you all want to do?
Well, I've got to do a duck and roll, and I've got to break out the spear. Even though I don't really care for using it, I'd rather try to shoot this thing with bows and arrows, but that's useless.
Okay.
I'm just going to be like, and attempt. I'll probably just like almost trip and just fall face first on the floor,
Okay, so it sounds like you're both
It's not a graceful dive before, it's just a whoop!
defying danger using Dex. Go ahead and roll for that.
That's
And
just a straight 2d6, right?
yeah, I feel like Nessa is doing that thing in Metal Gear Solid where when you roll, you swap weapons and you just come
Wait,
up with a
no,
new weapon.
that's d26, right? Roll.
I mean, for a D26 roll, that was very good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so you get a hard bargain or an ugly choice. I'll tell you what the choice here is, Cleric. You can take all of the damage. You can protect all of your teammates if you leap towards the dragon's mouth and just accept that the
Just
flame...
body shield the
Yep.
flame blast.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, you got to hear the other choice. The other choice
okay,
is
sorry.
you can get out of the way, but in the process, your backpack is going to get stuck in the dragon's mouth. So it's either just full on be like, ah, or you roll out of the way in your backpack.
God damn it, there was some damn good elven down pipeweed in there, but fuck it. I'll sacrifice the backpack because
I mean, yeah, it immediately smells like
By this point, I feel.
super dank pipe leaf everywhere. A whole wagon load of halfling pipe leaf just gone.
Again, good thing I'm on its back.
Nessa, you were rolling to avoid damage as well.
Yep, and breaking out the spear because at this point arrows are useless.
Yeah, so let's roll to avoid, and then if you want to run in for an attack, let's do that as well. So it's Dex to avoid.
Okay.
Dodge roll. Yep. So you get that hard bargain, ugly choice as well. Let's see here. Perfect. I got a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your choice is you can avoid the damage entirely as long as you're willing to sacrifice your bow and quiver to the dragon's fire. You got to drop that weight to make it to the edge. Or you can hold on to them and the dragon's fire wave will pass over you.
Ooh, boy. Well, I don't have the kind of armor that can take fire. It sucks I lose a bow and arrow, but I could get a new one. I can't get a new life. So, bow and arrow.
You drop them behind, and they both get consumed in the fire. What's happening with you, friend Tarek?
I'm just standing out in the open, like halfway between this dragon, the other party members, and the tree line, right?
Yeah.
There is nothing here to hide behind, right?
That's true.
Then I guess I'll just hit the ground.
Okay. You're gonna just try to endure it out?
I will just drop and present as small a target as possible. So, like,
I was wondering what you were presenting there for a second.
You curl up into a ball.
Like-
I seduced the dragon! Hi.
What kind of defy danger are you aiming for?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know
I am
either.
just trying to throw myself flat on the ground, face down.
I feel like it's plus con because you're just gonna try to let the fire pass over you.
Yeah, maybe.
Some Twin Peaks fire walk with me.
Could be considered quick thinking by making himself the smallest
I'll
possible.
accept that. Yeah, quick thinking will definitely be one.
Okay. So, int?
Int. Yep.
Not good.
Oh boy. All right. Can you roll 2d12? I'm sorry, 2d6. 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 That's how much fire damage you take.
Ow.
Yeah, so it's even worse than just having fire damage. That halfling leaf is now, the smell is in your clothes, it's in your hair.
Oh,
You just smell like you crawled into a chimney made out of halfling pipe leaf.
oh, nice.
Insult to injury, basically.
Damn.
Turn off my hacks.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Yeah. So I want to cut back to Nessa. You were charging in for a spear attack, maybe? You had a spear and you wanted to attack.
Yep, because that's kind of the only option at this point.
Let's talk about how this goes.
Okay.
So the dragon is just like, I told you to leave! I don't want to have to deal with this paperwork!
You could just let us through.
What? No, that's ridiculous. That's my home.
Yes, but we won't touch your stuff. We just wanted to have a look
No,
around.
we
That's
won't
all.
touch your stuff at all.
No, we promised not to move anything.
Promise not to move anything. Yeah, if you're charging in for a melee attack, it's plus strength rather than...
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you are going to solidly land a blow. Tell me how you're attacking the dragon with your spear. You aiming for any vital points or anything?
So when he lifted up his armor to reveal his whole lineage and history, I noticed there was a little bit of weakness in part of the armor.
Thanks.
So I went right in for that spot.
Is it that what was the size of the hole in the Hobbit?
Size of a coin.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
one
And you're
coin.
just like, ha!
Like one missing scale.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, no, because it wasn't it that Smog had like sort of like just rolled in his hoard and just like coated himself with gold and jewels and shit, and there was just one.
It was just
Yeah.
his scales, and he had one spot where it was open.
I mean, if we're going order of the stick, it's a banana nut bread sized muffin. And if you throw the banana nut bread muffin, it shall slay the dragon.
Man, I cannot wait for the was it the fucking broken butthole? I can't remember. Is that what it is? Something butthole.
Oh,
Can you
South
do-
Park.
The new game. The
Battered hole.
I mean,
Shadow
okay,
Butthole, that
you're
was it,
talking
yeah.
about the Order of the Stick, the South Park one. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Order of the Stick.
yeah,
the
we're talking
webcomic.
the second one that's coming out.
Yes. Order of the Stick is a webcomic about D&D.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Yep,
yeah.
It's very good. Yeah, so roll your
Alright.
damage, and then you need to roll a d12 plus 4 against yourself. As the dragon reaches in and just does like a thunderclap, trying to like crush you with its mighty claws.
Beck.
Oh dear. So here's the D8.
Oh, fractured butthole. That's right.
Fractured butthole. That was it. Yeah. I love South Park.
Yeah, that's a good damage. The dragon doesn't absorb all of it. You get into that little hole, and the dragon's like, ah, curse you for tricking me, and then bam, giant dragon claws.
Now, how do I roll for the dragon claw part?
It's a d12 plus 4.
Okay, so roll D12 plus 4.
Yep.
Ooh.
So you take 16 points of damage.
Ah.
Ow.
That's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
All right. Who wants to act now? Bad stuff's going down. Things
I'll
are
take
happening.
deep breath of that pipe weed. And drive that axe home.
Fantastic. Let's do it.
While he does that, I'll just
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like maybe you've broken some bones there, Nessa, in the process as you've been like crushed in the dragon's claws. And then Masterson hits him in the back and he's like, ah, dragon roar. Yep.
Damn.
My shoulders out, my elbows busted up. I look like I'm gonna need Tommy John, if that's a thing.
The dragon takes its mighty wings and starts lifting off like whoosh.
Oh, this is bad.
With you, your axe is embedded into its back. With you riding it, you can, pull your axe out and get off before he starts taking you into the atmosphere with him. Or you can keep riding him.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna run over to Nessa and cast Cure Light Wounds on her.
That's a good plan.
Yes.
That's a very good plan.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, Nessa, I'll help you. Here we go. Don't worry. Relax. Everything's fine.
This won't hurt, right?
No, it'll be fine. Don't worry.
and
It's
then
gonna hurt.
all of your bones unbreak themselves, and you feel the intense pain.
Oh.
It's like it hurts
Crunch,
just as
crunch,
much,
crunch,
only
crack, yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
It'll only hurt for a moment.
Oh.
Right, do we have to roll for this?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
You roll wisdom for cast a spell.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully she gets a high one. Doesn't put my bones in the wrong spot.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yes. You have
Yay.
some choices to make.
Oh no.
So, I believe it's lose the spell as your god revokes it. Or
Oh.
you draw unwelcome attention or put yourself on the spot. Or you take a -1 ongoing to cast spells as you distance yourself from your deity.
I think I'll take the unwelcome attention again.
Okay. Yeah, as the dragon's rising into the air, it's staring directly at you. You know, you're like undoing its good works at murdering
Yeah.
people.
Don't worry, I'll rescue you. Crunch,
then-
crunch. Ah!
The dragon is like, no one has ever survived the attack of Mephistopheles, and none will.
You're not very nice.
I'm not paid to be.
It's too bad our
Where'd you get
warrior.
paid?
It's too bad our warrior friend can't like control him with the axe in his back. That would be awesome. Like tweak it a little bit, and he goes.
With my
like the
axe in
thing
his
in
nervous
Dune. Get a
system, I'll
couple
lead
of
him
hooks
back
in his
down to the
mouth and
ground.
just, you know,
Oh
just get a
boy.
couple of hooks in his mouth and ride him like a sandworm.
So you do get to heal for a D8 worth.
Who rolls for that, or
You
is
roll
it just
for it?
right? Okay. Could be worse.
5 points of healing. Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
better than a kick in the teeth.
I want to cut to you real quick, Tarek. What's happening with you? You're just like smoking.
Smoking is not the word for it. I think Tarek is on fire. His
He is lit.
clothing is not designed to be fireproof.
Oh, that's
and-
true. It's all
It's
made
a
out of
flaw in a wizard.
cave materials.
Yeah, he's not a red wizard, right? So he is rolling in the dirt on the ground, trying to extinguish himself.
My hood
I
better be
think,
alright.
like there is this horrible smell of burnt hair and whatever foul product he uses.
Burnt hair and paisley.
Mixing with that. The paisley is strangely fine because I can't get rid of that. The sort of shadowy, muddy coating that was on it has burnt off. But the paisley itself is fine. And I think Tarek looks up at the dragon, who's now some distance into the air. Yes,
Yes. He's about 30 feet into the air and is continuing to rise.
and he says,
Oh shit!
"You were marginally more interesting when you had tedious bureaucracy.
Okay.
What did I ever do to you?"
Try and break into his home.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he's gonna answer that. He's just gonna roar like "Roar!" Dragon roar,
With
trademark.
the one eye.
When he roars, I'm just gonna.
Are you sticking with him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's the most fun he's had. This
30
whole
feet
trip.
in the air, I'll probably die if I fall at this point. So may as well ride the bastard to the ground.
So what do you want to do here, Tarek?
I just shouted up at him.
Got at him. Okay.
Yeah, and that was it. Like
He
I was
continues to roar, and then turns and wheels in the sky and starts flying back to the volcano with Masterson stuck on his back.
Backing away.
In the like every so often, he's just gonna wing over and do a barrel roll, forcing you to like attach yourself to him or fall. Yeah, it's a brutal fight.
Mm.
What happens with
Quick,
the rest?
we have to help him. Run!
I mean, this dragon is
Yeah.
definitely outpacing you. It goes
Yeah.
faster
We'll
than you.
catch you. Don't worry.
Yeah, not looking good here. I'm limping
Okay.
along with my busted up self.
I'm gonna. If you're limping along, I'm gonna sort of like, just like put your arm over my shoulder. Go, come on, limp faster. We got this. Well, actually, I'm a dwarf, so I'm gonna sort of rest your arm on my head.
Where is
basically-
your friend during all of this?
The eel friend is like hiding back in the forest.
Yeah, it's fire. He's not much good, right?
Yeah. As he mentioned, he's allergic to fire.
Yep. Not helping us out.
He comes floating out now. He's like, "You guys good? You good? You seem good. Do you need me to put you out?"
Please.
You know, like look at him sideways, like
He opens his mouth and is just like, "Ah," and like a spray of water from a fountain comes out and he starts covering you in water.
is this water or is this spit?
It's he closes his mouth again and the water stream stops. He's like, "It's water, pure mineral water."
You
As
look
if
too
from-
satisfied with yourself.
I mean, I hope you're satisfied with my service.
I'm just gonna be like, yes, oh, lovely, thank you. Right, we need to get going though because he's He is kind of evil, but we should help him anyway. He's in trouble. Tarek, my hood looks lovely on you. That really suits you. Good dwarven workmanship. It's held up well.
And like turns it muddy again.
Oh.
I will roll to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow.
Oh, shit,
I mean,
son.
just
Nice.
knock it out the booth. I
There
mean,
you go.
fantastic. Do really well at it.
Mhm.
It's
I have to say, if you get tired of the wizard thing, there might be a future for you in clothing design.
but the patterns are so dull. I mean, what's wrong with a nice pencil? But perhaps tartan. Tartan's good. You could try tartan next time.
Yeah, for right now, we got to go
There's
get our
something
warrior
wrong with your eyes because you just keep doing. And
He's just like strangely unfocused gaze, like not even looking at you.
Like, yeah,
Certainly not listening to you.
he's not there.
Anyway, come on, let's go. We have a not very nice person to save. Come on.
Yeah, as much as I hate to admit it, we need our warrior back. Let's go.
I feel like this is a good scene to go out on. Like the rest of the party preparing to go save Masterson while he rides a dragon into the sunset of an active volcano.
So gonna have a
Cliffhanger
lot
moment.
in his future, I think.
Mhm.
So, there is something we do at the end of a session called the end of session move.
Ooh.
Do any of you feel like you resolved a bond with another player, having explored it fully or no longer relevant? Is whatever is in that bond, you no longer believe it? I don't think anyone advanced their relationship with another at this point, but I could be totally
Not really. I mean, I think Davis's impression of Helga being insane has only been reinforced.
Nice.
She's not insane. She's just terminally enthusiastic.
Terminally so.
I think we've seen Davis has played an important part in the events to come.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
that's unquestionable. Riding a dragon into an active
His
volcano.
decision-making process definitely leaves something to be desired, but
Fantastic.
But the role is correct.
I think Tarek sort of like, Helga thinks that Tarek may be starting to redeem himself somewhat because he's done some good.
You resolve that bond.
I've tried so hard not to.
Each of those bonds.
Kind of drag
You have to, from the perspective of somebody who's terminally optimistic and positive, he's done some good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Yeah.
fucking rose-tinted glasses to the max. He's not too bad after all.
see, if my character were not riding away into the sunset on a back of a dragon right now, I'd say that Tarek taking a dragon's fire blast straight onto the face and then just stands there just
Well, it was
hurling at it
but,
probably would make me believe that he's not as soft as I thought he was.
There you go.
Cool. As you might have noted, we were not tracking XP during this because in a one-shot, you're typically not going to have enough time to get XP and then stop to take time to level up. But every time they failed, they should have got XP, and every time they complete a bond, they get XP. And speaking of, we have a couple questions to earn some more XP. Do you feel that you fulfilled the alignment that you set out at the beginning of the game?
No, absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
I
you
think so.
definitely. I feel like everybody did. I'm seeing a little bit of no from Alex. Okay.
I didn't cause terror and fear with my magic. I didn't.
I mean, you totally stabbed a guy. Oh, that's right. You stabbed him with a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You did.
true.
You did
I
murder
was
a kobold,
invisible.
and you did murder a kobold, and just tear his fucking spirit out of his body and question it.
I mean, if you thought the talking to the dead was creepifying, maybe that would count.
I would count that.
To a
Because
good character, yeah, that's like,
I definitely marked down on my sheet that I thought everybody had. So at some point, I believe that you did. And probably, yes, pulling his spirit back out after having watched you murder his entire family was probably pretty terrifying for him.
Yeah.
Did we learn something new and important about the world together?
So many things.
Evil is good.
Yeah.
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Big boss.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
That sword
Right,
with
we-
patterns on it.
Yeah, well,
Okay, sorry.
each of those answers being yes, you earn another experience point. So you guys would have all earned quite a bit of experience.
And I did kill a defenseless enemy.
Yes, we know. Several.
Oh, back to the bonds for a second. Helga, friend of nature, yeah, definitely held true, especially when she was trying to heal my poor busted up body.
Okay. I mean, so that's the thing. You aren't resolving that bond because it's still true. It's a thing that is you still believe.
And I think Davis owing me is actually kind of resolved because he kind of took one for the team riding on the back of the dragon.
Fantastic. Then we can mark that particular belief as resolved.
So to resolve it, do you take it out of
Yes,
your
you remove
list?
it. And if we were playing again, which we're not, unfortunately, but if you were playing again, you would put a new bond in. You can target the same person or another person for the replacement spot.
Gotcha.
And if we were playing again, I would be level 2.
I mean, if you were playing again, you'd be on the back of a dragon heading into a volcano. So
Yep.
you'd be level 2 for about a volcano's eruption length of time.
Well, I imagine the rest of the party showing up and Davis sitting there taking notes. So really, when you do... So the bureaucracy is actually there for this.
Like he's literally being won over in like they're giving him like the unique value proposition of joining the evil side.
Like cheese and wine and
Mephistopheles, project manager.
Plying him with brandy, and would you like this? Yes.
And how many XP do we need to level up?
You need 7 plus your current level, so 8.
8 to know.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Cool. Well, let's do some outros so everyone knows who everyone is as we go on our way to other things. I'm Arthur Perkins. This is APGamingREAL. You can click the follow button. I think it's in the upper right-hand corner now on Twitch. It used to be in the bottom left. If you want to watch more tabletop RPG shows with me in them, you can by clicking that button. You can also watch thousands of hours of tabletop RPG on my YouTube. I do this all the time, and I'm doing it again tonight. So, yeah, that's me. We're going to go clockwise from Rich again, so let's start with Sid Alpha. What's going on with you, buddy?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am again Sid Alpha. I do those YouTube gaming videos, news, reviews, first impressions. I'm also going to be back on Arthur's channel here in a few hours for Winter's Edge, where we've had a lot of interesting things happen recently, and it may actually be a little bit of an emotional episode. I believe we have some stuff to take care of there. This was a lot of fun. I love getting a chance to play with new people, and these guys were a blast, and I would love to do it again sometime with them. They've been great, and you all have been great for watching, so thank you very much, and I hope to see y'all again in a few hours.
Alex, fake Alex Blue. It was nice to finally get to play with you.
Yeah, it was a real pleasure.
I feel like I destroyed a game you had never played right before your eyes.
Pretty much. But you know, I don't hold it against you. It was a really fun experience, and I'm glad that I finally got to try Dungeon World. I look forward to playing much more of it. Wholehearted seal of approval for me. Yes, I am fake_Alex_blue on Twitter. You can follow me there. You can also like preemptively stalk my Twitch because I've been threatening to stream forever, and well, maybe that's going to happen. If you like the sort of thing that I do more of this at Eric Vulgaris's channel on Wednesdays. I'm in an ongoing Torchbearer game with him at, I think, 11 Pacific. And I am very, very excited. Tomorrow, October 16th at 8 p.m. Central Eastern Standard. I don't even know, like Europe time. I am playing in a game of the Sprawl ongoing campaign starting on Byronic Gamer's channel. So please come check that out.
I might check that out because I like the Sprawl. Sprawl is a very good game.
Awesome. Yeah, that's me. Thank you very much.
Yvonne, welcome to your first time playing Dungeon World or RPGs on Twitch.
It's my first tabletop RPG ever as well. So.
They're not all like this.
Well, I have to say, this one was a lot of fun. I had a great time playing with everybody here in the chat. Really enjoyed it. Now I'm thinking of like more creative like storyline stuff to do, and yeah, it's like I think you kind of unleash the beast. So
Yeah,
I'm up for
I
that.
mean, this is the thing about when you're only playing one time. You
Mm.
can just kind of play a game of brinksmanship where you make it progressively more difficult.
So yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. Highly recommended to anybody that's out there that's new that hasn't tried it. Arthur, TL mentioned that you're always looking for people to come play, new players. So guys, as somebody that just did it first time today, definitely jump on board. It's a lot of fun. You'll get up to speed on everything. Don't feel intimidated by it because these guys will help you out. So it's great.
You should
And
feel intimidated by Rich over there, though. Just look at the light on his face. It's very sinister.
and if you want to catch me on Twitter, I am Y_Sing, SING, no H at the end. I always have to tell people because they go, sing? It's like, no, like singing a note, even though I can't. But yep, that's me on Twitter. And thanks a lot for watching.
Fantastic. Fuzzy Freaks, aka Twitch Fuzzy, what's up with you? And how many spaceships will you blow up in the near future?
Probably not blow up that many, but definitely crashing is an option.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to emergency rescue one of my capital ships from the surface of the planet yesterday, and that was kind of embarrassing. But luckily, it happened off stream, so that was fine. Nothing happened. Yeah, so yeah, I'm Fuzzy Freaks. I stream on twitch.tv/Fuzzy Freaks, variety streamer, and this has been my first game of Dungeon World ever as well. So I've really enjoyed it. It's a really interesting system. I like it. It's one of those easy to learn, hard to master ones, I think.
Yes.
Deceptively
definitely.
simple, but I like it. It's definitely a lot less fucking around than like D&D or Fatal or
Cyberpunk 2020.
yeah. It's just like combat, so easy.
Yes, yes. I don't roll any dice either. That makes it great for me.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed myself. So thank you very much for having me. And if you ever need anybody for a game, I promise I'm not always this loud and annoying, just mostly. What?
Thanks to this brand of the party, the new people. That's what we got going on. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go ahead and host Eric Bulgaris, who is currently running It's Never Sunny in Duskfall, which is a Blades in the Dark game, so consider checking them out. And have a good night or day. Man, I don't know where anybody is. We have a very large time spectrum of people here.
Yep.
It's night.
All right.
Very
Bye, everybody.
Bye, thank
Bye.
you.